Okay guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how I balance my wheels, and there's plenty of reasons why you would want to balance your wheels. If your wheels are extremely unbalanced, they can cause chassis handling issues, they can make your tires wear irregularly, but the primary reason I balance my tires and my wheels is simply to reduce driver fatigue. If you've got some unbalanced wheels, especially your front wheels, that'll just take a toll on your driver's hands after a while with all the vibrations, and that's the last thing you need when you're out there racing for a full day. You want your driver to be as comfortable as possible. And you can buy a tool for this, a specific tool to balance your wheel. But what I use is I just attach the wheel here to my front hub, both the front and rear wheels. You can do off your front hub here. And what you'll do is you just grab your tire, and you're going to want to put weights here on the inside of your tire. And these weights, they usually come in little strips, and these little individual weights on the strip, you just cut them off. There's some sticky tape on the back of them that you can just stick to the rear inside of your wheel. And these weights, they're usually about 1/4 of an ounce from what I've seen. And you can get these anywhere. I bought these on Amazon. I got a whole pack. It came with about 450 of these weights. So they're gonna last me a good while. So to do this, all we're gonna do is we're gonna mount our front tire onto our front hub, and we'll bolt it down. And you can just do this hand tight. There's no reason to torque these down. And you'll want to do all 3 bolts, or however many bolts your wheels have. And once you have your wheel mounted, just go ahead and make sure your steering's as straight as possible. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to lightly spin the wheel. And what it's going to do is it's going to actually settle with the heaviest spot at the bottom, as you can see there. So this tire is actually pretty out of balance. And we'll do that again just to make sure it settles at the same spot. Turn it all the way over. And as you can see, it rocks back and forth. And then what it'll do is it'll settle with the heaviest spot down at the bottom. So once it settles, what that's going to tell us is that we're going to need to put a weight up here at 12 o'clock. So all I'll do is I'll just grab my strip of weights here, and I'll cut one off. And then I'm just going to stick it to the back of the wheel up here at the top. And you're going to want to make sure you get these stuck on real good. You don't want these weights falling off while you're on the track. Just give that a real good squeeze. And once I'm done with this, I'll take this off so you can see the weights on the back of the wheel here. And once you've got that stuck on, you're just going to want to go ahead and spin your tire again. And it definitely looks like it's going to need a few more weights. It looks like it's going to settle at about the same spot. All right, let's just make sure. Yeah, you can see that. You can definitely see that heavy spot roll over. So what I'll do is I'll just grab another weight, and I'm going to stick it right next to the previous weight that I just put on there. Just butt it right up next to the other weight. Squeeze it down as tight as possible. And then just do the process again. Just slowly spin your weight. And what we're waiting to do is to find where this wheel, when we spin it, that it doesn't have a heavy spot where it wants to settle. God, this thing is real out of balance. Let's put another one. And while this process isn't perfect, I would think that it's definitely better than not balancing your wheels at all. And we've got 3 weights on there. So what you can also do is you can just kind of turn it 90 degrees See if it settles. It's looking a little better. Let's set it the other way. Still wants to settle down there. And we've got 3 weights on there. Let's put a 4th on. See what that does for us. Okay, I think we might have it. It's pretty close. And we're just looking for that tire to spin and then not want to settle down at the bottom. Yeah, that's pretty good right there. Let's go the other way just to be sure. Yeah, I think we might have it. And you'll notice how it's not rocking back and forth like it did back when we didn't have any weights on there. Let's try right there. That's pretty good. All right, so that wheel's pretty balanced right there. And you're gonna wanna do this with all 4 of your wheels. Oh, it's trying to rock on us a little bit. It's pretty good. So like I was saying, you're gonna wanna do this with all 4 wheels. Go ahead and mount your rear hubs on here as well, or your rear wheels, and do your rears the same way. You'll just rock it back and forth and you'll put the weights on the inside. So let me go ahead and take this wheel off and show you what these weights look like back here. And one thing you can also do if you're kind of worried about these weights falling off on you is just grab a little bit of duct tape and cut yourself a little strip of duct tape and go ahead and put some tape over that. But as you can see, there's those 4 weights that I've got, and I just put them on the inside rear of the rim, and you're just going to want to squeeze them on there real good. This adhesive backing for these weights is pretty strong. I'm not too concerned about those going anywhere. But yeah, I'm gonna go through, I'll do this on all 4 of my tires. And like I said, my primary reason for doing this is just to prevent driver fatigue. I don't want this steering wheel vibrating all over the place and causing extra fatigue to my driver's hands when it's unnecessary. So just another one of those things that you'll wanna incorporate into your race plan. It's really as simple as that. I mean, I can imagine it makes your go-kart run a little better. But like I said, my primary reason is just to prevent fatigue for my driver. So go ahead and do this for all your wheels and have a good time at the track.